The loudest voices telling you to stay away from cryptocurrency were the exact same people secretly buying it up. Take Jamie Dimon, head of JP Morgan Chase. He famously went on public record calling Bitcoin a total fraud, warning everyone to stay away. But behind the scenes, that tune was changing. While they were publicly dismissing the asset, those same big banks were quietly setting up systems to buy it and hold it for their wealthiest clients. This wasn't just a change of heart, it was a deep dive. They got so involved in the crypto world that they were recently sued for allegedly helping to move $328 million for a massive crypto Ponzi scheme. When institutions with this much power and legal trouble enter the market, they bring enough money to change how the game is played. They operate like a casino house, using their massive size to shift the odds in their favor, at the expense of the average person. If you take all of your savings and throw it straight into crypto right now, you are jumping into a tank full of these massive players who have every informational and financial advantage over you. Trying to play this market without a rigid defensive strategy is a guaranteed way to hand your money over to a system that's increasingly tilted against you. Let's look at this chart to see what that danger actually looks like. Cryptocurrency goes through wild, aggressive swings. It is completely normal for an entirely crypto-based portfolio to lose half of its overall value in a single downward move. Watching half of your hard-earned money evaporate overnight causes incredible stress. It leads to panic, making it almost impossible to stick to a long-term plan. The smartest investors treat their wealth differently. Before they even think about high-risk trades, they build a solid foundation, a heavy, unbreakable vault where the core of their money is locked down tight. You need a sturdy shock absorber to protect your financial health before you buy a single fraction of a Bitcoin. That shock absorber is a type of fund that acts as a foundation. Instead of picking one stock, these funds allow you to own a tiny piece of hundreds of the most successful and stable companies in America all at once. Think of this fund like a sturdy basket. It spreads your money across reliable businesses, from tech giants to massive retailers. If one of those companies stumbles, the hundreds of other companies keep the overall stack sturdy and growing. You get steady growth over the years, avoiding the heart-stopping drops that define the crypto market. These funds are the bedrock of your financial house. They ensure that no matter what chaos happens in the crypto world, your core wealth remains totally secure. Once your main nest egg is safely locked away in that stable foundation, you finally have the freedom to take calculated risks. This is where you take a small, controlled amount of money, cash you don't need for bills, and aim it directly at the massive potential of cryptocurrency. Take a look at this timeline showing Bitcoin's pricing history. Since 2012, Bitcoin has followed a regular cycle. You see these long, quiet periods, followed by sharp, explosive spikes where the price skyrockets. If the historical pattern holds true through 2025, we could see the next peak reach well into the six figures. By dedicating just a small fraction of your portfolio to Bitcoin, you position yourself to capture those life-changing runs without ever risking your total financial ruin. These massive financial institutions didn't get this wealthy by playing fair. They use their enormous size to sway market cycles, often trying to scare regular people out of their positions before a big price increase. Your best defense is discipline. You keep the bulk of your money locked in your safe foundation, and you only deploy a small, aggressive slice into the high-stakes Bitcoin game. It is time to stop gambling blindly and start treating your money with respect. If you want to keep learning how to navigate these markets safely, make sure to subscribe so we can build your strategy together. Build your unbreakable base, ride the crypto waves with a plan, and you can finally beat the big players at their own game.